Good morning. This is the beginning of garden vlog number 3. We're going to be going to town today and we're going to be picking up tomato transplants and a few other things that we need. And then we have some garden updates that have happened since vlog number 2, which I have yet to edit and put up. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to today. We'll get some transplants because I like putting my tomatoes in the ground as transplants, and yeah, should be a good one. Let's see what we can find in here. There's some hot peppers. We're gonna stay away from those. Looking for Scotia tomato plants. I think we're gonna grab 2 of these. See if we can grow ourselves a big one. There's some big beef. Red grape. All right. So this is a new day. Yesterday was very busy, and yesterday was also the day that you saw the footage from us going to the farm market. We were very successful in that trip. So I'm gonna just run you through. Look, every time I start taking video, the wind starts to blow. So I'm sorry. I'll try to stand back to it. Hello, Hutzer. Very successful trip to the farm market. I'm gonna bring you up to date so that I can take some more video today. I wasn't going to do giant pumpkins because they take up a lot of space and they take a lot of tension. But when I went to the farm market, I was weak. And I saw 2 really nice looking Atlantic giant transplants. So this bed is gonna be 2 giant pumpkins. And I put this over it to protect from the deer. Also, some of the squash seeds I accidentally dug up while I was transplanting those, and they are starting to sprout as well. So this patch very well may be very interesting, but I have lots of room. I'm not looking forward to mowing around them, but yeah, this is an exciting spot now. The last time I grew one, it got big. I had one, and it was very large. It was over probably, I wouldn't say it was like 1,000 pounds, but it was well over half the size of that box. So, yeah, this is a cool spot. This is a happening spot. So now, let's go take a look over there. It's amazing how fast I can travel, isn't it? All right. So, start right here. This is ready to plant. Other than the weeding, the little bits of weeding I gotta do. But I've added new dirt just to replenish stuff. I have tilled it up twice. And it is just sort of chilling out there and waiting for me to be ready, because I have to decide what to plant in there. Same with this bed. Added some dirt, tilled it up twice, a little bit of weeding. It's just waiting because I haven't decided what to plant where yet. This bed, ready to plant. Added a bunch of seaweed, added more dirt than the other ones because it's shallower and it hadn't been filled. So now it is fuller. So this one, it also grew really well last year. This one is ready to plant. Also, I got a pair of hedge shears, and that has been making, as you can see from the previous video, very quick work of all of the long grass. So I'm very happy with that. This fence has been cleared right out. So things are opening back up for the season, which I'm very happy about. Also, the newest addition to my lineup of bushes, I'd like to introduce you to Duke. He is a high bush blueberry. A high bush blueberry bush. And he's sitting right next to my other blueberry bush. This one has much more growth, but I needed two, so here's another one. And he looks like he enjoyed his night there. No wilting or anything like that. It's very messy in here right now. Also, two new beds. There's a bunch of peat moss, sheep manure, lime in both of them. And then on top of that, I'm going to go and get a bunch of dirt from my mother's 30-year-old garden that she no longer uses. And that way, I'm going to put as much of that in there as I can, and I'm going to mix it all together, and that's going to be what we're going to go with for the first year. So these are the two new beds. This bed was a bed frame, but it was for my girls, and they used to sleep in the same bed. But now they're older, and they decided they wanted separate beds, so we got them bunk beds. And this no longer had a use, and we no longer had room. So I took the cross slats that were in it out, flipped it upside down because it's made of really good wood that I built, and I filled it with dirt. So a bed frame became a bed frame. So I'm very happy about being able to reuse it. And then the cross slats are right here. I made the cross slats from the bed frame into another bed frame. So I didn't waste that either. And then, this is becoming a very long section of video. There are some tomato plants. Those are cherry tomatoes, and these ones are beef steak tomatoes. So that's going to be it for this clip. But that brings you pretty much up to speed with what I'm doing. There is another thing, but you can't see it because of all the stuff laying around and my dog. But in this general area, that's going to be tilled up, and it's going to be a potato patch. But you can see where I've been cutting away at the sod. But yeah, cool. So now we have some more plans for today. We need to get that dirt, and we want to do some planting. So I have my little helpers, my daughter and my son, and they're going to help me, and we're going to get things going. So yay for today. All right, we are back from my mother's old unused garden. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi. We got 4 full fish boxes full of dirt, and that's going to get mixed into what I have over there already. So this was a very successful run. There's some weeds in there, but it's nice and loose. So I'll pick through it and take out all the roots as I go. Lots of worms in there, as my boy is very excited about. And yes, good stuff. All right, so I got all the dirt out of the van, took it over with my tractor, as you can see, and I started putting it into the beds there, and then I remembered that I don't have the beds staked, so they're moving as I work on them. So hello, Liam.
Hi.
So what I did is I cut a bunch of pieces pointed, and we're gonna drive them into the ground and secure those beds to the ground. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna take and hammer those in, and that way when we're working on those beds, they're not gonna be moving around on me. Fun, fun, fun. All right, if you guys think that pulling up sod is easy, man, I did all this by hand. Chew it up, get it ready. Now I'm gonna bury it.
Oh no, my pants.
And this is the hardest I've worked so far. So, yep, that's done. Now I'll bring the dirt in that's over there. Get things ready for potatoes. Those beds have their dirt in them now, so we're doing good. These ones are ready. Getting close. Getting close. All right. Do you guys know what these are? These are seed potatoes. Hi, Hutzer. What you doing? Just chilling out? It's good. Seed potatoes. So, heading over. I got the potato patch ready. Pretty bare bones type of situation. Let me just show you here. So that's the potato patch. I'm going to do 2 rows there. I'm just going to put the seed potatoes in sort of shallow, and then the dirt that's in there, in here, and in here, I'm going to cover the potatoes over with. So, I think that they will grow. How high will my yield be? Don't know. But whatever, it's a first-year potato patch, so it's no big deal. There. First-year potato patch. That's what it's going to be. This will stand as a record. There are 18. So I'm going to look back personally at the end of the year and see what 18 potatoes gives me for yield. So I'm going to bury these under with this stuff here, and then get that dirt over there, put it on top, and hill it throughout the year. I'm looking forward to this. This is looking good. And just like that, the patch is done. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and I'm going to see what happens. There's quite a bit of dirt there in total. So what I'm going to do is, once I see where the sprouts are coming up, then I'm going to center it more, and I'm going to hill it and maybe add some as I go. I can add some more if I need to, if I find it's not big enough, etc., etc. But decent little spot. Now I'm going to plant some seeds, and those puppies, tomatoes, those have to go in the ground. I don't want to leave them out for much longer. And then I got my little seed basket here. Got to make a final decision on what goes where. Peas, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, a few other things. So, yeah. I'm finally there. Everything's in the ground. It's nearing the end of the day. We're going for 7 p.m., but I'm there. So I'm going to give you a little walkthrough. Potatoes. Okay. Over here. Big beef, tomato. Big beef, tomato. Big beef, tomato. And then this is, this is pepper, green pepper seed. So we'll see if those come up. I normally buy transplants. That is a row of pole beans. So I'm going to let them go up. And then maybe I'll run some lines to the fence. But there's also some lines there already. Here is a row of bush beans. They don't need anything to climb. Here is sugar sprint peas, which that fence is there for them to climb. They get about that high. And this area, it looks sparse, but from experience, the tomato plants get so big in this dirt that I give extra room. So big beef. This one here is a cherry tomato plant. My daughter loves cherry tomatoes. Over here, this entire area right here across is cucumber. Straight 8. So this is going to be the cucumber patch. I expect this whole area and this whole area to just be cucumber vines. I'm going to have to be careful walking through cucumbers. As stated in an earlier vlog, pole beans, up the fence, up the lines, up the pole. And then here we have sugar sprint. Peas again. I love my peas. As I said, potatoes. Can't forget the blueberry bushes. Now we have the new big bed. We have 3 rows here of Denver 176 full-length carrots. And then 3 rows here of Nate's half-long carrots. I'm interested to see how carrots grow in this new bed. Then we have a row or 2 of sugar sprint peas again. And then another row of sugar sprint peas. Now we'll come over here. I specifically planted these to be easy for my son to access. So here is a singular row of lettuce. He comes and picks it and eats it. So lettuce. And here is a double row of lettuce. And all 3 of those rows are mixed green and red. And then here, big beef, cherry tomato. And then here again, sugar sprint. And Liam is saying hi to YouTube. So, oh yes, 3 mammoth sunflowers. We'll see how they grow in there, but my son wanted to plant those. So now, I impatiently wait to see if all of my seeds germinate. And this is going to be the end of vlog 3. I think that's good enough. There's going to be more to it for vlog 4. I got to start getting, I'm going to have to put stuff for the peas to climb everywhere where I put peas. And yeah, so there's lots more to do, but very, very interested to see my seeds sprout and my potatoes. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking a look.